I find that when people understand why something is happening and what they can do about it, they are compelled into action. And that's why for me, education is so important. My name is Lisa Huck, and my calling is helping people understand their bodies and helping them take the mystery out of their pain. In my experience, so much of pain can be eliminated, or at least reduced, by getting the fundamental resources that the body needs to function. Pain is actually a signal. It's been called a check engine light. It's designed to alert us and to get our attention, that attention is needed. Often, by just getting the cellular machinery consistently what it needs to run, oxygen, hydration, and nutrients, pain goes away. It's a brilliant model. It reminds me a little of a child who doesn't have the words to communicate will tug on a parent's pant leg. What if the parent is in the middle of something and doesn't stop to listen? Well, the tugs persist. And perhaps the tugs get louder and more persistent. And then, if the parent doesn't listen, the child might even throw a fit. Does that sound familiar? Like any experience you've had with your pain? I know for me, it was a lot like that as I was learning to understand my broken back on my own journey of discovery. Imagine you're sitting at the computer and your neck starts to ache. Well, the head, the cranium, and the arms, these are heavy, and to be held up and steady in place is a lot of work for the muscles. These are living tissues, and they're like little motors, and they need fuel to function, to maintain that position and that isometric contraction. Well, as the fuel, the oxygen, the nutrients, and the hydration start to run low, the body sends out a warning. It's called pain. It's to spur you into action, to change the demand or to refuel before damage is done. If you ignore the chatter from your body, it gets louder. Pain increases. Your body is trying to get your attention, and pain is the way it does that. So often, though, what a person does is they disable the system. They take the light bulb out of the check engine light. That's what taking pain medication does. And that can be appropriate at some times. But the problem is that the issue is still there. But there's now no way to know about it. So imagine you're driving your car and the fluids are starting to run low, but you don't know because you've removed the light bulb. Well, you could drive until the engine blows. So in this way, pain is a gift. It's communication. It's an alert. And without it, we could do irreparable damage. As you start to improve your listening and your understanding of what your body is telling you, that will lessen your fear. Fear perpetuates and adds to pain. When you lessen fear, it can lessen pain. Fortunately, now you understand all this, and you have available to you the most efficient way to care for your precious body. It's called three-dimensional dynamic movement. Nothing in the 30 years that I've found fuels and resources your cells, the deepest cells deep in your body, like three-dimensional dynamic movement. It's golden. Your body will be grateful.